Pugwash Conferences, Scientists United Against Nuclear War. The Pugwash Conferences on Science and World Affairs stand as a beacon of hope and responsibility in a world where scientific progress has often been used for destruction. Born in the shadow of the Cold War and a nuclear arms race, the Pugwash movement shows how scientists can unite beyond national and ideological boundaries to promote peace and global security. Origins and founding vision. The organization traces its origins to the Russell-Einstein Manifesto, issued on July 9, 1955. This historic document, signed by 11 scientists including Bertrand Russell and Albert Einstein, warned of the catastrophic consequences of nuclear warfare. It urged world leaders to seek peaceful solutions and called upon scientists to accept moral responsibility for their discoveries. Inspired by this message, Canadian industrialist Cyrus Eaton hosted the first gathering in his hometown of Pugwash, Nova Scotia. In 1957, 22 scientists from both sides of the Cold War, including representatives from the United States, the Soviet Union, and other nations, met to discuss how to reduce the nuclear threat. This marked the birth of the Pugwash Conferences on Science and World Affairs, Mission and Objectives. From the start, Pugwash has focused on three goals. First, eliminating nuclear weapons and preventing nuclear war. Second, resolving conflicts through dialogue and diplomacy. And third, promoting ethical responsibility among scientists and policymakers in matters of security and science. Unlike official government meetings, Pugwash operates through informal, off-the-record dialogue. This allows honest conversations without political pressure. It has helped adversaries find common ground during times of global tension. Scientists as peace builders. What makes Pugwash unique is its identity as a network of scientists, scholars, and public figures applying their knowledge to peace. Pugwash believes that those who understand the risks of weapons of mass destruction have a moral duty to propose solutions. During the Cold War, Pugwash played a quiet but vital role in back-channel diplomacy. Though unofficial, its meetings helped influence arms control agreements, including the Partial Test Ban Treaty of 1963, the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty of 1968, and the Strategic Arms Limitation Talks, among other efforts. By providing a neutral platform, Pugwash enabled scientists and officials from opposing nations to explore peaceful alternatives. Nobel Peace Prize recognition. In 1995, marking the 50th anniversary of the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombings, the Nobel Peace Prize was jointly awarded to the Pugwash Conferences and its longtime leader, Sir Joseph Rotblat. The Nobel Committee recognized their efforts to reduce the role of nuclear arms and to work toward eliminating such weapons. Joseph Rotblat, who left the Manhattan Project on ethical grounds, became the symbol of the Pugwash spirit. He reminded the world that scientists have a special responsibility. His message was clear: humanity must come before politics or nationalism, modern challenges, and continuing relevance. Even after the Cold War, the nuclear threat remains. New geopolitical tensions, modernized arsenals, and the risk of nuclear weapons falling into the hands of non-state actors make Pugwash's mission urgent. Today, Pugwash works on global issues, including nuclear disarmament and non-proliferation, regional conflicts in the Middle East, South Asia, and Northeast Asia, cybersecurity and risks of new technologies in warfare, and the intersection of science, ethics, and global policy. Pugwash continues to organize international and regional meetings involving scientists, diplomats, and thought leaders. Their work supports UN processes and civil society initiatives for disarmament and cooperation that a philosophy for the future. At its heart, Pugwash is more than a conference. It is a philosophical movement. Its founding question from the Russell-Einstein Manifesto still echoes. Shall we put an end to the human race, or shall mankind renounce war? In an age of artificial intelligence, climate crisis, and renewed militarism, Pugwash reminds us that technology itself is not good or evil. It is a tool. It is human values and choices that determine whether science builds a better future or leads to catastrophe. Final thoughts. The Pugwash Conferences are a timeless example of the power of conscience in science. They represent a global effort by intellectuals to rise above fear, ideology, and national interest for the sake of humanity. As long as nuclear weapons exist, so too must the spirit of Pugwash, where scientists speak truth to power and dialogue replaces destruction. Like and subscribe.